All right. These are the 10 bones of writing tools, part one. These 10 bones of writing tools are amazing because they remind us of aspects of writing that we often don't even think about, but even these things can affect how we write. So these bones of writing tools have been copied and adapted from the Writing Tools 50 Essential Strategies for Every Writer by Roy Peter Clark, which was originally published in 2006. If you like grammar, I highly recommend you find a copy. Writing tool number one. Do not begin sentences with I think, I feel, I believe, or in my opinion. In fact, avoid this altogether in your paper, as it shows a lack of conviction in your ideas. For example, you can say, I believe I'm 6 foot tall, or I am 6 foot tall, which sounds more convincing. I'm not 6 foot tall, if anyone cares. I'm lucky if I hit 5'1" on a good day. You want to begin your sentences with subjects and verbs, and you want to make your meaning early to clarify and strengthen your sentence. Writing tool number two, place strong words at the beginning and at the end of our sentences. Emphasizing through the use of strong words will disguise our weak stuff in the middle. Now, this rule can also apply for your paragraph and for your entire paper. For example, if and when you write an argument paper, maybe later this term, you should always include a counter argument. And that shows that you're willing to look at both sides of the issue and consider what your counterpart has to say. Following this writing tool, number two, you can hide your counterpart in the middle of your paragraph or your paper so your reader will remember that you addressed a counter argument, but might not remember the specifics, therefore reinforcing your position. Writing tool number three, watch those adverbs. We use adverbs to change the meaning of a verb. If we do use them, we want to make sure to avoid redundancy. So consider the following three sentences. The blast completely destroyed the church office. The accident totally severed the boy's arm. And the spy speared furtively through the bushes. Which of these three uses the adverbs correctly? An unnecessary long pause. There's no way for you to interact with this video. I should figure out a way to do that. The correct answer is number three. Why? Because to destroy something means that it is no longer standing. So to completely destroy something is redundant. The same thing applies to totally severed, as severed means it is no longer attached to its original location. Furtively is the only adverb of the three that adds to the action. Writing tool number four. Take it easy on the INGs. It is preferred to use a simple past or present in writing. Too many INGs make words look the same, and too many INGs can weaken the verb. Consider these two sentences. Walking and running and cycling and swimming are all good forms of exercise, versus many prefer to walk, run, cycle, and swim for exercise. Which sounds better? There's nothing technically wrong with either sentence, but which one sounded better? Which one read smoother when I read it out loud? Those are the types of things you consider, and a good technique with any aspect of writing is to stop and read it out loud and hear what you're actively writing. And our final writing tool for this little presentation is writing tool number five. When a pattern of ideas start to form in our writing, construct parallel structure for impact. This means repeating words to draw attention to our point. For example, if there are people starving in the world, and there are, it is not caused by insufficient information. If crime is rampant in the streets, it is not caused by insufficient information. If children are abused and wives are battered, that has nothing to do with insufficient information. If our schools are not working and democratic principles are losing their force, that too has nothing to do with insufficient information. If we are plagued by such problems, it is because something else is missing. That's a quote from Neil Postman, again, 2006. Actually, probably before then. Also, we always want to consider a twist. Instead of saying boom, 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 consider boom, boom, pow. That twist at the end of the expected boom, boom, boom really catches our reader's attention and makes them think about what's going to come next. For example, we can say Superman stands for truth, justice, and liberty, or we can say Superman stands for truth, justice, and the American way. What is the American way? What does it embody? It's so much more than just liberty. It really encompasses grander ideas. It catches our attention and it brings more ideas to light. So that's what we're talking about when we think about the twist. So those are our first 5 writing tools. Stay tuned. Next up will be writing tools 6 through 10.